everybody, and welcome back to OVAS Backstage. It's that time of the month. No, not that time of the month.
Don't say it like that.
That's a bad joke. Stop.
Not that time of the month either. Not that one either.
Bruh.
It's
We
fanfiction
will destroy
time.
you.
It's fanfiction time, man.
Fanfiction, please.
There are like 4 different times of the month.
I know. There's also time of the year because taxes. Always
Taxes.
Don't say things that hurt.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What up, everybody?
Hey, hello.
Hello, chat.
As you can see, we have a greater squad today with us. Accompanying us on this journey of fanfiction reading, we have, of course, Voices of Nathan.
Hi.
We have myself. Hello. We have Schnun.
Hello.
Oh god, she's being cute. We have Nicole.
Hello.
And you're being exaggeratingly British. and another guest. You know him, you love him. Say hello to Eagle.
Hello. Good to be here.
It's the cat. He's here for us on a different day that isn't D&D Saturday.
Yeah, I wonder why.
We have plans.
The cat.
Juicy plans.
Our plans.
Now you're
some of
gonna
the-
be thinking about food.
Oh, of course.
God,
Oh my
now I'm
God.
hungry.
not even a few minutes in.
Don't make me hungry so early on.
What did we say that has anything in relation to food?
Juicy.
Because food be juicy.
It's true. Food be juicy.
Oh my god.
Food be
Wow.
juicy. Yo.
But in all seriousness, hey chat, how you doing? Oh, there's the hellos that we were expecting from all these greetings. Hi everyone.
Hello. Yeah, people are like, hey, yes, Eagle, hi, Ethan!
Ethan!
Yay! Write my real name.
Oh,
Kawaii Jaggy asks at OSS Sparky, why are you smacking everyone, Vincent?
they know what they did.
Nani?
Fair.
I mean, I did sin today, so.
I did
Stop
nothing.
sinning.
Yeah, you did sin today, Nicole.
Hey, you guys enjoyed.
I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
very disappointed.
You know what?
I don't even see.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, do you want to see?
That's some tasteful
I am
sinning.
disappointed in you.
That's some tasteful
I am
sinning.
disappointed in you.
But that being said, it is
Damn
time
you.
to get this ball rolling. We have fan fiction, announcements, and things that need to be done. So the time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done. Let us open up.
The first fanfic of the day. What we
Yep.
got?
This one has been sitting on the back burner for a while, but we're excited to read it today. Say hello to Untitled OVAS Shipping by Sela.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
Just untitled OVAS shipping. That's honestly all we need.
That's all we need. We don't need anything else. Just Untitled OVAS Shipping.
Am I wolf again?
That would be amazing.
Actually
Oh, boy.
speaking, I think Sushi's in this one, so I have a better idea.
Yes.
How about Nicole takes over Sushi and
What?
Ethan takes over Wolf until he comes in?
Ooh,
Oh jeez.
this will be
Ooh.
I
great.
can try. I can try. It's probably just. gonna be
I don't know if I could.
I mean, I'll try.
Just do your deep voice, Ethan.
Just
Just do your
okay.
Here's your best deep.
Deep, sexy voice into the mic. That's essentially.
There you go.
We'll just get close to the mic.
There you go.
Oh, and before we get this ball rolling, Mama Drift coming in with 5 gamer
Wow.
coins. Good morning to all, ready for laughs and chaos. Ye, oh whoa. Yes, the
I'm
oh, whoa.
especially looking forward to chaos.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
I am too.
All
Yes.
right.
Particularly excited. All right.
Let's get this
Ready?
started then. I'll start with the narrations and we'll hop in at the
Actually,
appropriate moments.
I think Nate's pretty lackluster in this fic, so maybe he should narrate.
Oh yeah, let's go. I'm on it. What
Shh.
kind of voice
It's
to
okay.
give for
It's
the
okay.
narration?
It's okay, Nate. You're not lackluster to me.
I didn't mean it
Bro.
like that.
You're my
Bro.
You're my bro.
Bro, you're my whole world, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Get a move on.
We gotta read.
Okay, let's read.
Let's do it.
Untitled OVAS shipping. Pink and red streamers were everywhere. Some streamers hanged on the ceiling, while others were scattered on the couches and tables in the decorated room. Since it was recently the birthday of 2 members of the crew, there was a red velvet cake in the shape of a heart on one of the tables, coated with red icing. Pink lettering spelled out, "Happy birthday, Wolfenschnun," with a small but very noticeable uwu face emoticon drawn with blue icing. The culprit of said uwu on the cake was none other than the raptor himself, who had a party hat on his head and blue icing bag in his hand. Behind him was one of the humans, who wore a white button-down shirt and blue tie underneath his gray hoodie. Hey, that's me. Peering over the raptor's shoulder. Hey, that's Vincent. The human smirked and bit the lower half of his lip, whether to prevent from hiccuping or laughing.
Totally
laughing.
already.
A quick pause. I talked with Sushi at some points in the past, and she was surprised that the hiccups hadn't made an appearance in any of the fanfics, and she was like, wow, I hope they show up. And I'm like, that would hurt.
This already has
And here we are.
Sparky voices going on in the chat, by the way.
Yes.
You guys are already getting shipped already.
The shippening.
We're on a good track
Shipping
record here.
Studios. What'd you expect? Nice job, chat.
Yay!
Where were we?
Hiccup,
Or laughing.
hiccuping or laughing. Yep.
We have no idea. On the other side of the room, the wolf stole one glance at the mirror and, after flinging the streamers away from the mirror, decided to take off the party hat.
Edgy.
These hats are uncomfortable.
Wolf muttered under his breath, stealing a glance at the now snickering raptor and human. Wolf heaved a sigh before strolling over to see what the two were up to. Meanwhile, 2 more humans walked into the room, one carrying 3 boxes full of pink streamers, while the other was drawing away on a tablet. The former dropped the boxes onto the floor, some of the streamers jumping into the air before gravity pulled them back downward, littering them across the floor. She then gave an accusing glare to her clearly focused friend.
Oh, is this me?
Yep, that's Sush.
Oh, God.
boy.
Laced with
Thanks for the
sarcasm.
help, Shnan.
Her voice was laced with sarcasm as she crossed her arms.
Oh. Okay. Why are you even drawing? I can't say that in an American accent. Anyway,
You can do it.
It better be Nate as a brony, capital B.
Wait, I'm almost done. Just need to color this in and hey!
Schnun yelped when the tablet was taken out of her hands.
How dare?
Sushi stuck out her tongue in a playful
Bullet.
manner before shifting her attention to what Schnun was drawing. After a few seconds of staring at the said drawing, her eyes lit up in amusement as she laughed at whatever was on the tablet.
Now, this is why art was I'm just gonna do my British voice, I can't be asked. Now, this is why art was created. It's just missing one more thing. May you pass me the pen?
Why do you do that? Schnun
'Cause
passes
British.
over the pen and watched over as Sushi drew a small figure in the background. A smirk then grew on her face before a light bulb moment hit.
Hey, Sushi. I think I have an idea.
Sushi stopped mid-coloring to raise a brow at her grinning friend.
What is it? Draw Nate with salt because they make the perfect ship?
That's
Okay, cool. No wonder you're not in this fanfic so much. You're just getting it's a roast section.
Hey, it's a pretty good roast.
Oh my god, it is good.
it's at least well seasoned.
Oh, Sean, it's you.
Yeah, I heard that, Vincent. Thank you. Okay.
Oh.
No, that's not what I have in mind.
Schnun then winked, which only further confused Sushi as she slightly frowned in deep thought.
I seriously have no idea. I'll try and do like a
Sushi
Valley Girl
admitted in
British
defeat.
voice.
Yeah, do it. Like, oh my god, you should so totally
Oh
do
my
it.
god.
My
Okay.
God.
I'll do that.
Yeah, so good.
Oh,
Sushi
this is
admitted
shit.
in defeat.
Remember that Sonic X episode with Tails and Cosmo? You know, when the Chaotix.
Oh no. Oh yeah, when the Chaotix tried to play matchmaker and get Tails and Cosmos together.
Sushi finished.
Sushi would never know that off the top of her head. She's a fake Sonic fan.
The sad thing is, Jackie, I know the exact episode.
I do too. Sushi
Oh.
wouldn't. Well, what if we played matchmaker for today?
Please tell me you're playing matchmaker for Sparky Wolf.
Oh.
Hashtag.
No.
Do they even need matchmaker done for him?
That's true.
I don't
They're already
think so.
Together. They're pretty much together.
We
Jesus.
could do something similar with all these dreamers.
Yes, I like the way you're thinking. Let me guess. We're going to tell Nate to stay up to the I need to read it. Off to the side before turning off all the lights. Use the streamers to tie hashtag Sparky Raptor and Wolf. Oh, I thought that was the ship name. Crap. And Wolf together, and then run before they attack us.
Exactly. Want to tell Nathan about the plan?
No, I'm kidding. I'm on it.
I would fully expect that, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
totally
fair.
character.
That's in brand.
You say your line, Knuckle.
Oh yeah, Nathan, it's you. I said my line.
Oh, you said it?
Yeah, I'm
I didn't
on
hear
it.
it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm totally on
Sushi
it.
salutes before walking over to the boys. Wolf at first smiles once he sees the nice message on the cake, but then cringes when he spots what the raptor was previously drawing with blue icing. With blue icing.
Ethan, that's your cue.
Ethan.
Oh.
Yeah, Ethan. They're so long. Where are you now?
What?
Oh,
The
we
line
are.
is seriously, guys.
Yep. Control if need be.
Seriously, guys. Hey, pretty good.
God,
That's actually
nice.
pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, and here
Oh
we
my
go.
God.
The call
Here we go.
Oh God. Nathan hiccups and covers his mouth as if it never happened. You're dang right I did. Raptor placed the icing on the table and laughed.
Come on, Wolf. You know you can't escape from the well.
Oh my God. Oh. Did I hear a hiccup?
You shut up. Sushi questioned, looking at Nate, who was quickly shaking his head in denial. Pretty on brand.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan is your line.
Oh god dang it. Sorry.
Read with us.
I'm used to... I keep thinking it's like, oh, Wolf's gonna say it.
No, yo, you're the wolf today.
Yeah, Wolf. Is your line, Wolf.
Wait,
Come on, Wolf.
Wolf cry. It's done.
Wolf
No.
Wolf cry. Oh, okay, got it.
Did you ever hear the wolf cry to the full? I forgot the lyrics. Stop trying to make a Disney reference. You get what I'm trying to do. Continue.
Were you part of this too? Wolf questioned, pointing to the blue icing on the cake for emphasis. Sushi glances at the cake before laughing as well.
I wish I was part of it.
She answered. Without warning, Sushi then grabs Nate's arm and drags him to where Shnun was, still standing. Surprisingly, he didn't resist as much as she expected. Nate took one look at the girls before releasing a sigh. What are you two up to?
Oh, is this sushi?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It definitely doesn't sound like nothing. He then notices the tablet and pen Shnun was holding. Oh, what are you drawing, Shnun?
Well,
Don't worry about it. Just make sure to stand right over here, the specific spot, and do not move.
Sushi interrupted before nodding at the light switch close to them. Can I roll for perception or something?
this ain't D&D.
But it could be.
Oh,
And I don't need to
no.
roll to know what you two are definitely up to something, Nate observed, which earned an eye roll from Sushi. on brand.
That's a nat 20 if I've ever seen it.
Sushi then grabbed an armful of pink streamers before checking to make sure Shnun did the same.
Is this
I
both
don't
of us?
I don't know. One.
No! Oh.
No!
No!
Sure. Yeah, that
Wow.
worked.
If you say well backwards, it's one.
One.
Okay.
One.
What?
The room then turned pitch black, and an innocent bystander could hear chairs being knocked over, confused yelps and yelling, and with a loud thump before the lights turned back on. Opening his eyes, Wolf blinked a few times and moved to get up, only to realize himself entangled in a bunch of pink streamers. Noticing Sparky Raptor in the same predicament, annoyance bubbled in his chest and also mine as he glared at
Was
the
that
empty
a
doorway.
hiccup?
No!
Sorry.
Oh no.
I couldn't resist.
Eagle be on cue to scream.
Which one is that?
It's not.
Sushi Shnun.
Oh. Sushi. Shnun.
Hey, I'm here too.
I think,
Oh, I think that was Dave.
That's Nathan.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure mine is the wait, what?
No, you're the hey, I'm here too, because then they turn their heads to look at you.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't read any further. Okay. Hey, I'm here too.
I think that one's Vincent.
Wait, what?
Both Wolf and the Raptor turned their heads to find Nate was also tied up with them. See, that's a Vincent line.
How did you get in this mess? Weren't you with Sushi and Shnun?
Sparky Raptor asked. Nate shrugged his shoulders. Honestly, I have no idea. I knew they were up to something when they told me to stand there and not move, so I tried to stop them. As you can probably tell, it didn't work out so well.
Da 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 da. Da.
No! This is a wolf line.
It's an eagle wolf. Wait, eagle blade or wolf
Eagle
cry.
blade.
Oh,
cry.
I need to stop missing my cue. See, this is why Wolf is Wolf's the original. He's the best. He's the good wolf. He's the only
It's a good wolf blade.
But we have British Blade too, so we got like different variations and
Hello.
flavors.
I'm British Blade.
We got British blade, eagle blade.
Eagle Blade. Why didn't I think of that? It's
I
Eagle
didn't know
Blade.
wolf had regional variant.
Regional variant.
Read the line, Ethan.
right.
Let's see. Your line is, wait a minute.
I see. Wait a minute.
Wolf voiced, and all of a sudden, the scene changed so that everyone was at home, chatting from the comforts of their home.
That never happened.
Wait, this is some M. Night Shyamalan thing going on here.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
What's going on?
Well, I do have that image on Twitter if you're in denial.
On brand.
Shnun teased, and she could tell Wolf rolled his eyes at the statement.
I think this is a wolf line.
Yeah. Then why is Sushi narrating the story like it actually happened?
Gasp!
It did.
Sushi confirmed with confidence.
Wait.
See, whose line is this?
This
Wolf.
That is Wolf's. Look,
Oh, this is long.
you know, if we're on the topic of making up stories, I do remember this story ends differently. After all, I was there, right?
Wolf evilly chuckles as an idea formed in his head.
So, chat, what actually happened is quite different. You see, both Vince and I realized what they were planning with all the streamers. Deciding to spare Shannon, we grabbed streamers of our own and tie Sushi and Nate up instead, and...
What is this plot twist?
There's your line.
Hey, why am I always the one tied up? Nate interrupted, only to earn shushing from the narrating Wolf. Wow, Wolf, you're so rude.
I think that's a wolf.
See,
Well
that's a
done.
wolf line there.
Oh,
Ika.
I think it's We then or well then? One of the two.
We then.
We then.
Okay.
We then.
And then it was the end, everyone. Make sure to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next stream. Bye.
Sushi confirmed before hitting the end stream button.
That was a nick-up.
Sushi!
The end.
The end.
The end. I like that it's just dun 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 dun. The end.
Ariel draws an anime.
Oh, that was
that
good.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
That plot
Still
twist
voices-
though. Oh my god,
Hashtag
Wolf.
Voices of Sparky Wolf. I've seen in the chat.
Oh, because the three of us were tied up.
I ship it.
Just
Oh god,
guys-
Chris
just guys
quoted
being
the
dudes.
Why Am I Always the One tied up. Date 2020.
Don't take that out of context.
Before I forget,
No,
though,
that'd be very bad.
before I
Uh-huh.
forget,
Yes.
I did see this particular set of gamer coins. I've had it sitting on my
Yep.
screen for a while. It has to be done. From Kennedy KJK 2016 for 22 gamer coins. Thank you, by the way, for that awesome contribution. Hey, OVAS, tomorrow is going to be my birthday, and it is the age of this donation. As an early birthday present to all of you, I would love it if you guys did my part 3 Raptor Rivals. Feeling
Funny you
old.
said that. We actually had a lineup going for us, and that was actually going to be the next one.
Hey, that works out.
Hey, beautiful.
Oh, your laugh.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
I
great.
can't wait. Let's get into it.
Well, we just gotta wait on Wolf. He should be here.
Still not here yet.
Any second. I believe in Wolf.
Don't you
Watch this. I'll
don't-
summon him now.
Don't you know, like 15 minutes translates to clearly half an hour.
Bruh.
Listen, you just need to do the correct summoning call. Now, check this out. Oh, Wolfie Chew!
Wait.
I thought for a second you were gonna start doing the Star Spangled Banner as "Oh Wolfie Chew, oh Wolfie Chew."
That's a Christmas
Well,
one.
you
What
know,
the heck is
That's
that?
that'd be cool if I knew what it was.
Wait, no.
Listen, I'm not American, okay?
No. I know. Shnun will know this anime reference because we used it as a bullcrap thing back in the old days. This will summon him in no time. Wolfie-kun, my boyfriend.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes! That golden time reference, yes!
Oh my god!
Wolfie Chew!
My boyfriend.
That's gonna be
Nani kore?
that's gonna be clipped. I tell you, it's gonna be clipped.
あ、何これそれは、それですか何ですかそれは、そうですか
Oh, the chat caught up to it. The chat caught up to it.
Yes.
As you can tell, chat, we're just making up nonsense to buy time for Wolf to come in so he can read his part for the stuff. Because there's also some other characters that are involved as well. That
I cannot wait.
Hashtag
Yes.
give love to Wolfie-kun.
Good.
Wolfie-kun.
Our boyfriend.
Those were the days.
Oh Lord Almighty.
While we're waiting for Wolf, what is that we can do while we're
Well, we can interact with the chat and just see how they're
Nick.
doing. Like right now, apparently, Evie Lover, I'm out, starts walking to the Void's door.
Oh no! I just
No.
as we look at the message we got in our little server here. Oh my god, you degenerates! It's taking me longer because of a traffic accident. I'll be there in 10 minutes. And he says, "I heard the effing boyfriend thing."
Let's all say hi to Wolf then, if you can hear us, apparently.
Hi, Wolf.
Hi, Wolf.
How
Hi,
you doing,
Wolf.
buddy?
We know you can hear us out there, Wolfie Tune.
Oh my god.
Did
Wolfie
you
Tune.
Did you just combine Chew and
And Coon.
Coon?
apparently my mind didn't know what it wanted to go with.
We found
It
we
was
found
either
a
gonna be
middle ground.
cartoon.
We found the middle ground. Hashtag Wolfie Tune. Husbando that stuff up, guys.
Hondo that stuff.
Wolfie
Oh,
Tune, the husband.
My husband.
Oh God.
we're horrible people. Mama Drift said Dragon Daddy will rise.
He will kill us for sure.
He probably will.
But you know what? Worth it.
Is it though?
He's not scary.
Evil Lover says Shakara gonna smite some sinners, I swear.
Yeah. Yeah, he
You know?
is.
Kawaii Jack is actually being nice. I hope you're doing okay, Wolf, she says. So, there you go, it's not all cursed.
It's just a bit.
Or in this call, kinda. Sorta.
A bit? I'd say it's a little more than a bit.
I mean, maybe.
At
Maybe
OVAS,
like,
at OVAS, Megan made a second part of her story. Oh, that's so cool.
Which one's Megan?
that-
Isn't that Renegade?
I think that's
Yeah,
Renegade.
I believe so. Isn't that the war one?
That's the war one. But I think...
We'll see if we can get to that one. I mean, we have a lineup here. I know it's like on the next up afterwards if we can make it.
Like I said, we have a lineup, we have announcements, things are going to happen, and we'll talk about those things when the time comes. But for now,
Actually,
we're...
no, look.
Huh?
We'll
It's
have-
gonna happen.
Nick up. Actually, I'm seeing here.
water.
Yes.
Stay
Wolf
hydrated,
only
kids.
appears for like a few lines at the start, and then he doesn't come back until later. So could start this fanfic, and by the time Wolf comes in, he should be due for his next line. So we'll just have Brit-
Shakar?
Just use like a robotic speech generator or something.
Chris,
Wait. Do we have one? Wait.
I
Can I
wish.
get one on my phone?
I wish.
Can I get one on my phone?
But wait,
You got to type it.
I have
like,
to...
quick.
I now have to kind of answer Chris really quick.
What?
Chris at
What'd they
OVAS.
say?
Hey Vince, did you like the AU? I love both the AUs you sent me on Twitter, you mad lad.
I got a whiff of that as
Oh,
well.
and Wolf is saying what we'll pay. Aww. That's cute. That's cute.
Well, a message to the chat and everyone. He says, "You will all pay.
Aw, that's cute.
Don't text and drive, Wolf. Get home safe."
Yeah. Drive, what are you
I'm
doing?
in danger.
Nah. We're fine. He's a
Wait.
Fine.
Okay, here we go. Ready for this?
I'm ready.
Oh
I'm
What?
ready.
God.
Hello, I am Wolfie Chew.
Oh my god, please don't do it like that, please.
Yeah, we'll have that for the replacement Wolf for the time being. Cool.
It is I, Roboblade.
It is I, a normal human.
Okay, like copy and paste that ish into your thing, Nate. for
Wait,
when
which
the
one are
thing
we
comes.
reading next?
We are reading Reptile Rivals.
Excellent. Well, now that you said the title, I have no choice. Hold on. Now
What?
it's on screen.
Hey. Let's see.
Wow, to sort out the text-to-speech thing, but
Type,
Wolf.
use your thumbs.
Forgive me, I mean Roboblade.
I love this. I'm
Oh, he's,
so ready.
he's like a Siri on Alexa or something.
Oh, that's the coolest thing.
Oh.
I gotta get the thing up and copy and paste the text.
Yeah.
So
Emma
Wolf
Sun
is
also
yellow.
sends in 750 Icelandic gamer coins saying, "By the power invested in me, I declare you, Nathan, Vince, and Wolf, husband, and husband." My God.
Wow.
Yay.
My husband.
My
Oh my
husband.
Wait a minute, does that make me the priest?
I mean,
Considering like the mate, that's like the lead four. It's like everybody else is getting married. I can marry you guys.
Me and Ethan are just witnesses.
You're the bridesmaid. Bridesmaid.
We're like, yeah, we're doing good, guys.
You mean bro? You're bro.
this is gonna
Bro.
This is just gonna be awesome. Side note before
Okay,
we
hold
do
on.
continue, because I think I didn't say it when I read that message, but I'm gonna say it
What?
again. Happy early birthday to Kennedy KJK, of course.
Happy birthday.
Of course.
Happy birthday.
birthday.
It's 22, I believe. If
22 tomorrow.
Happy
Hey.
22nd.
Okay, now who to narrate this?
Let me
Who
find
can do a
Wolf's
Morgan Freeman?
lines.
I cannot.
It's time for Morgan Freeman. That's not even Morgan.
I can do
Wait,
British.
the Colonel.
Oh my god, yes.
Do the Colonel.
Now let me tell
Oh
you
my
about
God,
my
you got, like,
spices.
4 roles. You have to like type all wolf stuff in. No.
Yeah, I got
You take the cat and then do a bar.
Well, you know what? You know what, Nicole, you're not in this one. Can you do like a British
Oh,
Morgan Freeman?
Thank you for reminding
Aw,
me.
man.
Shin,
I was looking
Oh.
forward
What
to
a
Colonel
reminder.
Sanders.
that I'm not in the.
Hey.
Nicole, you're not in this
Oh
one.
wait,
you're
which
not
one was this
important.
again? I have to make sure it's open.
Oh, shoot.
Reptile Rivals.
Okay. I think I got it.
Oh, yeah, Timus is in this one.
Yeah,
it's
Timus
this
is-
one. There we go.
in this one.
Altimus, Shakar, Avok,
And the bird.
These are in this! Yay!
and the Burbs. Look at the
Oh, I'm so excited.
Wait, so
But,
wait, is Nate narrating or am I?
I think you should narrate.
Okay. I'll do
You
British
cool with
Blade.
that?
Yeah, I'll do British Blade.
British
Cool.
Blade.
Do like,
Sweet.
oh my British Blade for narration. Yes.
Yep.
But I
Alright.
already got the text to speech ready.
Awesome.
No, I mean the British Blade voice for the narrating.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, Wolf is still being a robot.
That's canon.
Alright.
I
now.
love that we got Roboblade.
So am I starting from as Sparky finished up?
But also,
I'd say read off the little message from Kennedy here.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, this is Kennedy. I just want to say I'm truly so happy you all like this Spark of Love series for these past 2 months. It's a really good series. I really like it. I feel like I need to set a paralogue of what happened to both Sparky and Fang 4 to 5-ish years ago after their breakup. Or after their breakup. I also like to give a shout out to the following OVAS super fans like Mama Drift, Danny with a little anime kitty face there, Fisa. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong.
Pizza, yeah.
Emma Sun, and all to the rest of you amazing people in the chat. Oh no, it's not an uwu, it's an owo, isn't it?
Oh well.
Yeah.
Owo again. This one may get a little dark and have a lot of real and bruh moments. In other news, tomorrow the 29th will be my birthday. I do not mind if all of you could to give me an early birthday wishes today. With that being said, enjoy Paralogue / Part 3 of Reptile Rivals. Happy birthday, Kennedy.
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
we may have already
Alright.
said it, but we're gonna wear it out. Happy birthday, my man.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Totally.
Let's do it.
As Sparky finished up all 20 acres of all the flowers around the village. Oh, okay. He heads back to his house, seeing Wolf made him a small brunch with eggs, pancakes, ham, and other fixings. That's cute.
Wow, Wolf. I'm guessing one of your jobs was head chef?
I'm so looking forward to this next bit. Sparky questioned him.
That is right. Now, Spark, I still feel like an idiot for.
It's not to get old.
This is the best thing ever.
I'm so glad we decided to do that.
But before Wolf said anything, Sparky gave him a quick kiss on the cheek and
What?
sat down by the dinner table to eat up.
Okay, so Spark, I know you don't want to talk about Fan, but what happened? What made you and him just separate, or like you told me late last night, be broken?
He asked him as oh my god, it's something in my eye. He asked him as he sat down from across from the table. Sparky takes in a deep breath and looks at Wolf.
Okay, it is a very long one, and please, Wolf, it was already taken care of by Shnun the Crow, so Fang doesn't need to be hurt or, like, punished for what I'm about to tell you.
Sparky replied to him. Spring Festival 3 to 4 years ago.
Flashback.
Oh shoot, this is going with. Oh, wasn't
Oh,
Fang just like
Fang.
Sonic last time?
Yeah, I think that was
Just
Sonic.
made him to Sonic.
Also,
also, hi
pause.
Wolf.
Yeah, pause. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Wolf.
Welcome to the party. He's on mute.
Like
Currently.
the
That's okay. We can keep using the robotic one.
Yep,
That's
until
okay, we
until he
won't
unmutes.
Until he unmutes, you shall be replaced by the robot.
True.
So let's see the line here. Hey, Spark, you want to take our picture at the water fountain in the center of downtown?
Fang asked him, holding Sparky's hand.
We're holding hands already? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes, I do. Then next we can go try out some of the carnival games, right?
He asked back to Fang.
Oh, for sure, my raptor.
Oh my god.
Bruh. He said, smiling, then gives him a nice hug. The two reptiles took many pictures at the fountain, then both headed down to the carnival games like ring toss, darts, skee-ball, basketball, and the last one was the kissing booth.
Ah, do you want a kiss?
This is not
Fang
like
asked him,
Sonic.
smiling.
Yes, but let's take only one. Not anymore, please. I don't want any of the outside of the public to see us kiss.
Sparky offered to him.
Why not a couple of kisses? You scared that someone's gonna make fun of us?
Fang questioned him.
Yeah, and, well, I do not want Nathan to know that we're, well, in love.
What's the problem with Nathan finding? Okay. He
Yeah.
replied back.
Yeah, what?
Nathan doesn't even have the guts to ask out Sushi on a date, let alone he's probably playing too much Pokemon anyways. I feel called out for that particular one, by the way, the Pokemon thing. I've been soft resetting for shiny Ash Hat Pikachu all day. 1,312 resets. I feel called out. I feel called out.
Okay, here we go.
Oh!
Oh god. Hi, how are you guys?
You want to catch your breath? We can still use Roboblade if you want.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, he doesn't have another line for a long while.
Oh yeah,
So-
not a long while.
All right, then catch your breath while we continue through the flashback.
Which
Heck
one are you
yeah.
guys on?
We're on Reptile Rivals
Yeah.
Page.
2.
Okay.
You'll find us eventually, Nathan.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
this.
is it-
Control F if need be.
Is
That's
it
what
my
I'll do.
next one?
We were moving on with the Sonic. You had to say that other sentence before you were cut off and called out.
Oh, yeah.
We will do it your way and only do one little picture of us in the small booth kissing, and then we can move on. Okay?
Fang said and held Sparky's hand. Oh, God. As the two walked over to the booth and both stepped inside. Sparky saw Fang, and then, of course, the two reptiles gave a one kiss. Ooh, scandalous.
Yeah,
What?
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 Nothing.
He's jealous.
Oh, he jealous.
But then
Ooh.
Fang wanted to do more than just the one.
Hey, stop it.
Bruh.
Fang, you're doing this too much.
Sparky shouted and almost falling out of the booth.
You said the one. What was that about doing more than one?
He said angry at him. He angry.
Angie.
Oh, come on. Why don't you let me give you some fire now?
Oh my god. Is this about to get
Oh, God,
real?
Wait, where am I? Oh god, scroll down too fast. Fang smirked and then was holding Sparky's... Bruh. Sparky's wrist a bit too hard as he forcefully did a kiss to him.
Gasp. We agree not to share this relationship outside of the public. The Tavern Gang will make fun of us if you keep this up.
The Tavern Gang? That makes him sound like the Breakfast Club.
I mean, have you looked at Taverns Deep lately?
That's true.
Let's split up,
Sparky's-
gang.
That's Scooby-Doo.
Like
not
Zoinks,
Breakfast
I sure
Club.
wish we don't find some spooky ghosts. I want food.
We have literally 3 Scooby and Shaggies, though.
True.
Sparky said as he stepped out of the booth looking a little mad at Fang.
Shh, it's okay. Shikar's not gonna know about you, or I not now.
Just right now.
Shikar was Shikar!
Oh,
Next,
wait, where are we?
Fang said as he winks at Sparky.
Oh my god. Wait, there's so many pinks and
I'll-
grays.
I'll read my line. You'll catch up eventually.
Your stepbrother will kill me if he finds out I kissed you and that we are a couple. Do you realize that?
Step brother, Sparky said, then stops him in his tracks.
Look, it's totally fine, my little raptor. If he
My-
has a problem with it, guess what? I'll set him straight.
Straight. Oh my god. He said as he pops his knuckles on his hands.
Violence is not the answer. Oh, yes, it is. Why do you always think that? Taking risk and doing dangerous jobs? Leave it to the professionals.
Sparky said to him. Fang shrugged, then gives him a nice quick hug as the two decided to walk out of the village, then to the secret love spot.
Oh, no.
What
Oh
is
my.
this?
Don't look away, Wolf.
Alright.
This is much better with you here now. I feel I can be myself with you. That's a lie.
Sparky said, holding Fang's. Yeah, he was literally grabbing his wrist. Like, okay. Sparky said, holding Fang's hand, and then gives him a kiss on his cheek.
Ah,
I guess. I feel the locals wouldn't be that surprised for a couple like us to, well, you know, be in love. Especially when it is the spring festival.
Spring festival. Fang said as he took off his jacket, then sat it down for Sparky and him to sit together. The two looked upon the stars as they this is so romantic now, as they cuddled close that night.
hey Fang. I've been asking Shnun if there was anything about our situation. If there was anything about our situation, and she said the only way is to allow. Well.
Oh god, sorry.
Nicole, I'm going to kill you.
I'm sorry. But try it. However, Fang rolled his eyes, stood up, and walked away from Sparky.
Hey! I'm trying to help our relationship here. What do you have a better plan than her?
He yelled at him. He
Not some
angered-
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did, back at the kissing booth, but no! You chickened out on me. You didn't trust me to handle the situation, or how the crowd was going to react to us kissing. You always bail on my ideas. You choose to stay in the lines and laws. Why not be free and take risks? Have some fun in your life, and then be a gardener.
Dang. Bruh. Dragon. Why is Dragon...
Why are you dragging?
Fang
Why
shouted out loud. Nathan too. Suddenly Nathan, a wild Nathan appeared. Was walking back to his house for the night when he heard Fang in the distance, then saw both of them together.
Ah! Guys, you doing okay? What's going on here?
He asked both of them. Sparky suddenly gets a little mad, then gets up off the ground and throws Fang's jacket back at him.
Nothing, Nathan. He was just telling me another one of his crazy ideas, again, to help this village.
Sparky said back.
Stop hiding it back. He and I are in love.
Oh my God. Wow. Yandere mode alert.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's getting triggered.
If I can't love you, no one else can.
Oh god, it's like Monica. Fang said. Sparky
Just
heard him, then
Fang.
grabs. Oh my god! Then grabs a big stick and dashes to Fang, swinging at him in the face.
Wait,
Idiot!
I
Why
need to
did
read
you
that
tell
over.
him?
What's happening? He yelled as he hit Fang and then saw a scratch on his right side of his face.
Girl, you.
Oh my god, Nathan, okay. Fang breaks the stick, then holds Sparky against one of them. What's Nathan doing? Like, during all the. Oh, okay, he's got a line
We're
next.
about to find out.
Then holds Sparky against one of the trees, choking him?
Oh no! Oh no! You stop that, sir.
No, boots him on the nose.
Bang.
Bang! Stop hurting him.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, what kind of
Good to know that if Vincent was ever in danger, Nathan would be a good friend and help him.
It's like, man, what the heck are you
Come
doing?
on,
Come
dude.
on.
That's not cool. Nathan
That's
says. and
not
tried to
cool
pull
at
him-
all.
Oh, okay, you are trying to pull him away, but then then gets punched in the face by Fang. Sparky scratches him in his eyes, then hurries over to take Nathan to help him off the ground, then quickly runs back to the village.
I
Oh,
got punched
so-
in the face.
No!
What just
Pause.
happened?
And my
Vince- Huh?
Might I add, Teresa Burbridge, aka Voices of Mom, says, "Do I have a new son-in-law?" Smiley emoji.
You have two.
Hi, Mom.
Oh
You
my
have
god.
two new son-in-laws. You got Vincent and Wolf as your new son-in-laws. Oh yeah, Wolf, you're married to
Apparently.
Vincent and Nathan now.
What?
The chat's decided. You guys are all married, all three of you.
The chat
What?
decided our consent was never a factor.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you were
Anyway.
listening to the stream.
Okay. The what is pertaining to me. Car accident on the way here.
Hello,
Nah,
we're live
look-
again.
Oh,
are?
sweet.
Oh,
I hope everything
hey.
turned out okay there.
At least I hope we're live again. Because
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, it's saying that we're live
Oh,
again.
it sounds like we're back. There are people in the
let's
chat saying we back.
Give it a moment.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, you guys
now
can hear
we-
us now.
yep, this
Oh.
whole time.
Okay.
Oh, they Oh,
Yeah, sweet. Okay, we're back. We are back into this. Ah, sweet.
okay, cool. All right, so that was abrupt. When did we leave
We
off?
seem to be cursed with
Uh,
crashes as of late.
We left off from Vincent had to say his line. Right now we're Chicago.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. How about we start from the top of there, just in case they didn't catch the rest of that.
That sounds like a good idea.
Is everyone ready?
Just let me adjust my monitor here a little bit because everything kind of has to be resized again.
You good?
Got you.
Take your time.
Cool.
You got this, my man.
Let me.
Because gotta love things just crashing out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that'd be the streaming life.
Yeah, that's fair.
It happened. Nothing we can do. We just do our best.
This mouse is gonna drive me
Yay.
nuts. And now I gotta find the page that we were on again.
We were on page 3.
We got this.
Page.
You'll be
3.
okay.
You got this.
Chris the Anarchist says we left off with Wolf saying, "Wait, what?" Bro, what a cut off.
If that's what it caught, then great. But like I had to hard reset my PC. Probably we were live this whole time while my PC was frozen, and it's just I hope you guys didn't say anything because I didn't hear it, but I have a feeling the stream caught it.
I mean, you know,
Here and
even
there,
if it
but
is the case, it probably wasn't anything, you know.
yeah, we didn't say anything massively bad. I mean, nothing that Nicole hasn't done any worse. So hey.
Wow.
With that one time.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Starting off from the as the late night party go on.
I did that now. Party was going on and
This
having
is
a
like-
gang.
Excuse me. Thank you.
well, hopefully,
Uh-huh.
hopefully you can go for it. Go ahead.
As the late night party was going on, I love that name, the Tavern Gang. Can that be our party name? The
Narrator.
Tavern Gang.
We'll give
Narrator.
it time.
As the
Narrator.
Tavern Gang was huh? What?
keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Was over watching the night for any monsters when Bark saw his cousin knocked out while Sparky was helping him get to a safer spot away from Fang. Avog rushes over to both of them.
Ah, what happened? Tell me everything, Spark.
He said.
Where am I? Right now, where's Shakar? Fang is losing his temper right now, and
He hears in the distance and looks behind him and sees Fang flying in fast.
Someone's aggressively typing right now.
Sorry, I didn't tell someone. It's like I'm in a stream. I can't talk.
look out!
Both
Wow,
of the
he
boys duck down as Fang misses them both with a swipe of his sharp dragon claws.
Why, you?
Fang said, then circles back around.
I can see now. Okay, go find Jakar for sure and tell him everything.
Avok shouted to Sparky as he helped pick up Nathan from the ground. So is Nathan just like unconscious? That's weird.
I'm useless in this situation.
And then rushes him to the local hospital. Sparky gave him a thumbs up, yeah, and then heads into downtown, seeing Shakar and Kiara. Sorry if I spelled her name wrong. I think that's the correct way of spelling it. Dancing
Yeah,
together as he catches his breath.
Phew. Okay, just blend within the crowd and hope Fang doesn't see me.
He says to himself as he quickly grabs a cape hood. Grabs a cape hood, then puts it on to hide in with the other people. As both Shakar and Kiara finish dancing, while Sparky quickly walks to them, then feels his left wrist being grabbed behind him.
One more step, and I will let your little secret be heard to this crowd.
Sonic, why? Fang said behind his back.
Hey, Fang!
This is so jarring. A box says as he punches Fang's face and lands. Lands on the food buffet, breaking the table.
Nicole.
What?
Oh no. What? What?
Time crunch.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Break
That was
the
for
table.
hurting my cousin.
He tells him back. Shakar saw what happened, then rushes over to all three of them.
What's going on here? You explain!
He said, pointing to Sparky.
Me? Well, Fang was telling one of his ideas again, which made me very mad.
He replies back.
He's lying. He is in love with me.
Why do you do these?
Fang shouted, and then the whole village and crowd gasped and then whispered to one another. Sparky blushed and knees down on the ground, tearing up in his eyes.
You in love with him. You know the rules, young raptor. Avok, go get my sword.
Shakar tells him. Avok sighs, gets up and hands it off to Shakar.
Here you go. I'm sorry, Spark. The law is the law.
He tells him?
Spark is gonna get smited.
Okay.
Indeed, it is. Any last words for Fang here?
Oh, he asked Sparky.
Did you really love me, Fang? If so, then the rules are rules. Shakar will also have to kill his own family member too.
Nani?
Jokes on.
Uno reverse card, baby.
And also, some say yes, and even yelled at Shakar to also let Fang be killed as well.
I
What
mean,
kind of society are we living here?
I know, right? Jokes on you. Shakar doesn't have family right now.
Enough! Fang, you heard these people. Get on the ground. Now.
He says to him.
What? What I am?
Shakar grabs him and throws him to the ground close to Sparky.
Ah, you caused all of this.
Fang said, punching Sparky's face.
Stop it! I can see you, Fang, want a fair fight. Then I will say this. I will let both of you make your clams.
Claims.
Make your clams.
Next.
Claims on why you shouldn't be killed tonight.
Shakar said. Fang goes first to tell his fellow people that he does a lot for this village. Even goes on to say that he wants to follow in into his stepbrother's footsteps of becoming a member of the tavern gang to protect them, to start fighting. Some of the locals clapped and others were whispering to one another about his performance.
All right, Raptor. Please make your case.
Shakar tells him.
Well, I'm not good at talking, but every time I do this festival, I see all of you amazing couples, new and recent ones, holding hands without anyone feeling alone. I wanted that same feeling to love someone and know that person has my back and will help me move forward on. I understand this law system is very strange, but I feel we should be open to everyone and anyone.
Wholesome, Sparky says, and hears a few people whispering to one another. No one clapping for him.
No one's Ooh.
Nathan.
Hang on a minute. I'm gonna make myself British. Hang on a minute. I'm a witness in all of this.
Wow, the accent's possible. Nathan said, with a black and blue bruise on his left head as he walked through the crowd to get to Sparky.
Look, this raptor here is my best friend. He was taking care of all these amazing plants for so many years. Do you all really want every other festival to be so dark, sad, and even alone? Without Spark here, there's nothing for our festival. No love, no coming together, and not even friendship. I ask all of you that what we want this village to become, to be upsetting, or to have everyone and anyone join in.
The crowd hears.
Thank you, thank you.
The
This has
crowd
been
hears
petition
Nathan's
Nate.
speech, then suddenly a few people slowly start to clap.
Oh!
It's almost like a ripple
Oh,
effect
slowly.
happens as everyone was cheering. While keep saying, "Keep Sparky." Sparky looked at Nathan and gives him a pat on the back.
I feel it is clear, and I just got word from Shannon the Crow that she will handle this situation herself to note if Fang will be alive or be killed.
None.
Shikar says in the festival. Then the festival continued on that night. Okay.
I
back
keep
to-
forgetting that Fang is dragon, so I'm like, oh, alright, dragon.
Back to real time.
I would like to say, are we living in like George Orwell's 1984 and I'm like Big Brother or something? Like, what kind of society and rules is this?
Mama Bird rules all.
We live
All
in
right, next.
society.
Wolf, your
Back to
turn.
real time.
Yay!
It's you now.
All right, so let me guess. Shannon, Fang, and you had a sit-down talk about this secret relationship, and that she let the both of you stay alive. But if she saw either one of you throw any punches, attack one another, or even attempt to kill, she kicks out the other one from the village.
Wolf said, drinking his cup of coffee.
That's right. As well, she knows my mortals, and while looking for a partner, which is why I am saying you're not a replacement. I truly think you are good looking. What?
Oh.
I think it was morals.
Sparky. Yeah, it's morals.
Yeah, well,
Sparky said, drinking his cup of apple juice.
Apple juice.
I want some apple juice.
No, it's mine.
You're drinking coffee. You get coffee.
No!
You get the big boy
hush.
juice.
No, big boy juice. Oh, hush you. Besides, look who's talking. Have you seen yourself in the mirror?
Well, yes, I have.
Wolf replied back to him with a small smirk. Sparky chuckles and hears then hears a knock on his door.
Oh, coming!
Sparky says as he gets up, then opens the door, seeing Kennedy.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
How's it going over there at the OVAS club?
He asks her.
Oh, it's a her.
Jen.
All right.
It is great, but I need to tell you, Wolf, you and Wolf something.
She says, holding her right arm.
What's the matter? And please, come in.
Sparky says he stepped aside for her.
First off, I am fine, and the club is great. Secondly,
She shows both boys that she'd been attacked with a deep cut on her arm and is bleeding.
Who did this to you?
Oh my god.
So dramatic.
Wolf
Why? That's like
asked her
Shakespearean.
while Sparky quickly rushes into his bathroom to get a med kit to fix her.
I barely saw him. He looked like a dragon with red scales, big wings, and bluish eyes.
She tells them. Sparky takes in a deep breath and then hands the bandages over to Wolf. He doesn't breathe out, he just breathes in.
Boy.
Oh,
He stops breathing.
You are not going to start this fight when the festival is over. I'd rather let you call Shannon about this situation than risking your life.
Wolf tells Sparky.
That is why I'm not going for a fight. I will let him start the fight instead.
Sparky tells both of them.
Last I saw this guy, he was doing some archery practice at an abandoned forest up north to a waterfall.
Kennedy tells Sparky.
That is the perfect place. Wolf, I know you really want to fight this guy, but this is war between him and I. Oh Lord. I do not want to letting you or anyone at the village get hurt by him.
Sparky says back.
But Schnookums.
Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. But if he harms you in any way, promise me this. I want to get a hold of this guy and really let him have it.
Wolf says as he finishes Kennedy's arm. As he finishes
Oh,
Kennedy's arm.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'll help you boys out too, since I know one of the members. Soleil has trained me to one day be a member of the Tavern
She
Gang.
gets a mention! Yay! Yay! She gets a little mention. That's fine. Okay, you're forgiven,
Tavern
Kennedy.
gang, like
Kennedy,
an
you're
elite
forgiven.
police force. That is so
Forgiven?
cool.
She tells them both. Sparky nods and goes into his bedroom to grab the orange shoebox, gets a lighter, then heads into the backyard to his fire pit, then lights the shoebox on fire, throws it into the pit, and lets all those pictures / memories burn away.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
sorry. I needed to do that. He has now gone too far by hurting you, Kennedy. Also, Wolf, I will keep in contact with you if anything goes south for both of us while we have a little chat with Fang.
Sparky tells him. Wolf sighs and nods while watching both Sparky and Kennedy head off into the forest together to a familiar spot.
Sigh.
At the old love spot, which it was abandoned, and it's now a waterfall. Both Kennedy and Sparky look around the area, then sees a lot of hated messages about Fang saying he wanted to kill or hurt Sparky.
Wow.
I can tell this guy hates you for sure, but why attack me so randomly? That's just bugging me the most, Spark. I didn't do anything to make him mad.
She explains to him. Sparky thinks, then remembers last night when he was trying to help her out at the park.
Oh, no. Kennedy, he saw your weakness. He knows you have social problems. He was hiding at the same park listening to our conversation.
Sparky tells her.
Well, why that? I'm so going to get him.
She says in anger, then looks above one of the tall trees and stops.
Spark, he is up there.
She whispers to him. Sparky looks up and hears some snoring, knowing Fang is sleeping.
How you want to approach this?
How do you want to do this? Sparky asks back to her. Kennedy thinks, then tells her the plan to him. Tells her plan to him in a whisper. After some small talk, the two shake hands, and Sparky hides in a sneaky spot, then gets his phone out.
Hey, dummy dragon boy, you want to fight?
Did
Oh
you have
my
that,
God.
dummy?
Did you?
Yeah.
Kennedy shouted. Kennedy shouted.
To Fang.
To Fang.
Fang. Oh, to Fang! Sorry, I read that wrong. Fang wakes up, then flies down while grinning at her.
Well, I bet you had fun at the hospital, huh?
He says to her.
It was a piece of cake, really. Now, listen me out. I heard from Shakar that you actually pretended to be in love with Sparky. Is that true?
Ah,
She asked
so
him.
you're the new recruit then. And yes, I actually was faking my emotions to that raptor. But someday, those people will find out he is not one of them.
Fang says, sharpening his claws.
I see. So how about I help you out? I can get him and his new lover to a location. Then you can deal with Spark and I will handle the wolf.
She tells him. Fang looks at her, then he notices she is smiling at him.
Oh,
Did she cut off?
Oh,
yeah.
Am I here? Am I alive?
You're alive.
Yeah.
Alright. She tells him. Fang looks at her, then he notices she is smiling at him. Comfortable.
Okay.
All right, fine. It's a deal. But just so we're clear, you do understand if you plan on backstabbing me. I will take you down as well, Coyote.
He tells Kennedy. She nods in agreement. Both of them shake each other's hands and pray apart. Sparky stops the recording from his phone, then rushes us to Nun's office. You got an office to warn about this plan ahead. Sparky then meets up with Kennedy, Shakar, and Wolf at the location.
I cannot believe this is happening. After almost 4 years later, he still has a grudge against you, Spark. I do hope you can accept an apology.
Shakar says to him.
Right now, we need to end this once and for all. Either he will go to prison or leave this place for good.
Sparky tells him. Fang flies in a little shock to see Shakar and the other two besides Kennedy.
Besides Kenny. You sneaky. You told them a one family member, huh?
Fang said.
It's over. I already gave the recording to Shnun this evening. If you do not leave this village right now, these guys will protect me at all costs. I got muscle men, baby.
Sparky tells him. Fang takes in a deep breath, then gets out his bow and one arrow, then aims right at his head.
You should have taken risks, Raptor.
He whispers to himself, then fires the arrow right at Sparky. Kennedy cuts the arrow in half of her, then stands in front of Sparky.
Oh, damn. Alright.
You also said you were going after me, right? So stop with the arrows and fight!
Dang.
She shouted to Fang. Fang smiles, then with dual blades rushes at her and does multiple attacks on her while testing her abilities. Then Wolf joins in, trying to get hit on Fang.
What?
Out of nowhere.
What?
You all do not understand. He is the one who's a troublemaker. Why are you all thinking I'm the bad guy in all of this?
Fang shouted at them.
Then explain the reason why you faked the relationship, you liar.
Sparky yelled at him. Where does Wolf come in? Oh, he comes in a second. Fang's eyes glowed a light blue, then grabs Candy's tail, then throws her at one of the big rocks.
Yeet.
Wow. You're the liar, you raptor.
Fang said, then suddenly Wolf hits one of Fang's wings and tries to hold him down to the ground while having a dagger behind his back.
Oh, where did I get a dagger? You just need to listen to Spark. He was only trying to make peace, not power.
What?
Wolf tells Fang. Candy gets up and runs back to where the boys were, then points her sword at Fang's face.
If you don't trust him, my offer is still for you, Dragon. Listen to Sparky. You do realize that he is the most important person in this village, right?
Explain!
She explains to him.
Why? Why are you all saying that? What makes him so special?
Fang yells at them.
His family is part of the One World Order.
What?
What is this?
Wait, keep going.
Shakar tells him. Fang gasps in shock.
Wait. Alice? Wait. One World Order is an abbreviation for Uwu?
World Order! We've been bamboozled!
I feel
Pain.
That's incredible.
Forget what I said about time crunch. This is glorious.
Wait, the Uwu pal? Oh, shoot. Those are legendary people. He is one of them.
Fang questions to them. They all nod in agreement, then Wolf slowly lets go of Fang. Sparky shows him his pendant? The order with his name and all the many gods on it.
Oh my god! Hurts. My face hurts so much.
Oh my god, so you're gonna have like an uwu face and stars?
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Does this make sense now? Yet I'm not darkness, a witch, or even wanting to kill anyone. This village long ago was giving to my people, but when monsters were attacking it, I was only a small one. I lacked in fighting, but I made for in being friendly to everyone. My family gave me this to hold on to this place and to help the tavern gang if any one of them passed onwards. This is like some major plot twist.
I honestly thought you were on a tirade for real.
Fang takes it all in, then quickly holds his own dagger close to his neck.
What?
Oh.
Alright.
You're on top of those what today? I do. But you still have him. Which means he too shall be one to kill. Unless you're willing to make your god sacrifice for a lone wolf.
Oh my god. Fang said. Sparky sighed, then throws the pendant to Kennedy, then grabs his own sword.
Fang, let the wolf go right now.
His boyfriend. He's saving his boyfriend.
Stop.
He tells him.
He's saving Wolfie Chew.
Stop.
His boyfriend.
Stop!
He tells him. Fang does so, then Wolf rushes to Sparky.
Spark, listen. I can tell you. I can take him. Just
Sparky gives him a quick kiss on Wolf's lips, then points
His
to stand by his
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Shut up!
Oh, he's embarrassed. Stand by Kennedy and Shakar. Say it, Wolf.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, he's embarrassed.
I hate everything.
Wolf plays back to him. Both Fang and Sparky stare down at it. This is so anime. Stare down at each other. Then Fang dashes Sparky first with a swing of one of his swords, and Sparky blocks it.
I see you've done something, huh? Maybe if you had listened to me, we would both be joining the Tavern Gang this year.
I love it's just like a guild. Fang explained to Sparky. Sparky growled and punches Fang's jawbone.
Oh.
Ow.
If I was going to, you knew this place would not work out with me in that position. All you wanted was to beat your own stepbrother, take Kiala as your Take Kiala as your girl, then make everyone else work with no payment. What is this evil? That is not what this village needs. It needs love.
But
Apparently he wanted Kiala.
But why Dragon though? I feel bad now.
Yeah, I feel bad for Dragon.
Just a disclaimer, Dragon is a really cool guy. This is just a fanfic. Sparky yelled, then pushes Fang while both slide down a hole. Feeling some heat, then both get up, seeing that they're inside a small volcano.
Where?
How? Wow.
When?
You were always the nice guy.
Why?
Anybody like what you said, did, or even had plans for everything. You never even had the chance in any of those years to even question me. What dreams I wanted. What my life was meant on this village.
I thought the emotions were fair. Anyway, Fang shouted and swung one of his swords right at Sparky's shoulder, then fell to the ground in pain, quickly healing his shoulder.
What?
You do put up a fight, Raptor. But it is now time for you, a goddess, to go and be with your people.
What? You're a goddess.
Wait, what?
Vince, you're a goddess.
You're a goddess? Wait.
I'm a woman.
You're a.
I mean, I'm sure that Wolf sees him as a goddess.
Pause.
Oh.
How about you know what? How about we just
You could say to Wolf he has the beauty of a goddess.
Oh my god.
Wait, why are you pausing?
I will not let you stop me, Dragon.
I didn't say the line.
I don't care.
Alright, Sparky. Sparky yells and suddenly gains some electric spells, then zaps Fang to knock him out for a moment.
What is happening?
I am so lost.
Whoa, my people, are they helping me fight him?
I thought this is just a fanfic about Wolf and Vincent getting. Well, okay.
It turns
Sparky
into
lost
an enemy
himself.
fight.
Fang wakes up, then gets back on his own feet, then goes for another round at him. Fang sees up ahead a cliff, then tries to corner Sparky into the lava pool.
Once I am finished with you, that wolf will join you on the other side, Raptor.
Fang said, grinning. Sparky closes his eyes and listens to the soft whisper of the gods and family members of the past. Fang shouted, running to Sparky. Sparky whispers to herself, then shouts.
Whispers. Hold on. Apparently I'm the Avatar. I call on the spark of love.
Or a sailor, or a sailor scout.
Obviously.
He said the title. Then suddenly time itself slows down as Sparky dodges Fang's attack. You chaos controlled. Then a few seconds later, see him try not to slip off the cliff.
Ah! Huh? Ah! Whoa!
Whoa! Fang slides down, trapped with all the lava going around the sides.
I don't know anymore.
You okay? Hang on. What? Why am I saying?
Why are you helping him now?
While reaching down a hat. It's because you're a good guy.
My neck broke.
Oh god.
How many pages are left? Oh my god.
6.
Hey, look up here. I want to help you, Fang. Take my hand. I will pull you up.
Oh my god, wait, I lost where I was. No! Oh, he yelled to him.
What if I pull you down? I'll still win that way, Raptor.
Fang said, back dodging some of the.
Only one way to find out. I understand I wasn't helping you at all. I felt like you were already happy with only us, you know? That's why I didn't ask, nor did I even think you wanted to be a part of the tavern gang in the slightest. Now, are you going to stay alive to be a real hero or die with a broken heart? How is he a hero?
Sparky questioned him, then slowly cries a tear, seeing the lava rise up. Fang also starts to cry one tear, then jumps up, flaps his wing to catch Sparky's hand, just in time, then climbs up the rest of the cliff.
Spark, I know what my choice is. I know I will miss my family, friends here, but...
He gets shaken up, then cries a lot in his eyes.
I lost where I was. I think I'll miss you the most of all. I will leave this place tonight. No need to tell Shnun about it.
Fang says as he slowly gets off the ground, then puts away his swords.
I understand why now. You and that wolf guy were truly meant to be a couple.
Aw.
Just jealous of fame and attention. I hope both of you, from now on, will have each other's hearts in any situation.
Aw, he says, then bows to Sparky.
I hope you two will find your love spot, Fang. I will send all my ancestors to watch over you everywhere and any time. What?
Sparky replies back while getting up as well. The two reptiles looked at one another one last time. Fang going the opposite side of the cave while Sparky sees the hole they both fell in before. Both boys waved goodbye. Then Fang said to Sparky,
Spark, if I do run into you again, just as a warning, I will not accept your kindness. I will from now on. Let the gods choose if I do need to die or stay alive.
What is
my God.
happening?
Okay.
He says then disappears into the cave to find another exit. Sparky climbs out and sees him running to him, then gives him a big hug, then a quick kiss on Sparky's face.
Oh, you won. I knew you had some fighting skills. I am so proud of you, my Spark.
Wolf said to him.
Where is Fang? What did he choose?
He has chosen to leave his village.
Sparky said to all of them.
Oh my god. Okay, pause. Hold up here. We've been reading this fic for nearly an hour now.
I was gonna say, this is so...
We will have to move on to the next one. But that being said, Kennedy, my guy, or
that was so
yeah,
funny.
we will make this into. You know what?
Where we left off.
Please tell me that I can like read this as like a.
We can make this into edited content.
Yes,
That's
please.
fine. We'll make a good and proper dramatic reading of it. Dramatic fanfic.
Happy birthday, though.
Yes, happy birthday, Kennedy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so good. Alright, which
my
one is next?
God. Almost Love by Sela. We have another one. Yes, we have another one by Sela, just because like there's like 4 fanfictions by Sela that we've had on the back burner for a long time.
I'm so excited.
Feel
Okay,
bad.
let's go, boys. I'm not narrating because my god, I
Okay, let me
Which
get
one
this set up.
again?
Almost Love by
Almost
Sela.
Love.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, Jakar. Let's see if I remember correctly. Who wants to narrate this one? We've had Nate narrate one, Nicole narrate one.
I nominate
narrate again.
Mr. Robot.
That's gonna take too long.
Robots, but yeah, it'll take a long time.
Should we have Wolf do it? Yeah.
Good.
Sweet boy.
All right. You ready to go, everybody? We have Almost Love Up by Sela. All right. Take it away, Wolf.
Almost Love by Cena 4454. The sun had set long ago behind the mountain. As the crescent moon lighted the way for the moving caravan, the stars scattered in the dark sky winked at them, and the occasional hoot from a nearby owl filled the otherwise silent night.
Finding a nearby clearing, the tabaxi seated in the driver's seat led the nightmare and horses to said clearing as the caravan slowed to a stop.
Savak.
Ah, are we camping here for the night?
The monk beside him asked as he scanned the area. Timus nodded.
It seems like a safe enough area to rest and get some sleep.
With those words, both hopped off the driver's seat to help unpack their belongings. The Arakakras, seated on the top of the caravan, fly down as well as the rest of the team, and the caravan jump out with tents and rations in hand. The two Dragonborns set up the tents, while the birds and the tiefling prepare the fire for a late-night meal. Conjuring a simple fire spell, Verico thrust his hand into the pile of wood Shuka and Irid had gathered. A small fire, lighting the sticks and dead logs as it grew to a satisfying size. Searched his bag to figure out what herbs and spices to use as Avak hungrily eyed the food, especially the boar they had previously hunted. With an unfinished flower crown in hand, Soleil, with an unfinished flower crown in hand, happily walked over to a fresh flower patch to put the finishing touches on her flower crown before dinner was ready. Noticing Soleil had wandered off from his peripheral vision, and knowing full well that the boar would sadly take a while to cook, a fox strolled over and sat beside the other monk in the party. I hear you snickering!
Keep going.
What are you making?
Avak curiously asked with a tilt of his head, making his presence known to Soleil as she finally turned to Avak right next to her.
I'm making a flower crown for Verico. I think it will look quite nice on him.
Soleil explained before realizing something.
Is that why you're here? You want one too?
Well,
Don't be shy, I can make one for you right after I'm done with it. There are plenty of flowers and grass here.
She gestured to the flowers surrounding them as she plucked a white daisy to add to the flower crown. Avak shook his head.
that's not why I'm here.
He pointed out. Soleil paused from weaving the new flower into the flower crown and stole another glance at the monk sitting beside her.
Then what do you want to talk about? I'm assuming that's why you came over here.
It's really impressive how you broke those training dummies the other day.
Avak remarked. Soleil dropped the flower crown in her lap as she slightly grimaced at the reminder of how guilty she felt about it.
Oh, that's a bug.
After you left, I tried putting a dent in the newly magical enhanced one they brought out, but I guess I still have a long way to go.
Avak admitted as his eyes laid on his hand that was previously damaged from punching steel.
Thank you?
Soleil stammered before noticing the small frown on Avak's face. Thinking that he needed reassuring, Soleil added,
I'm sure you're just as strong. It all comes from practice, that's all.
The word practice replaced Avak's frown with a smile as his eyes filled with determination, a plan forming in his mind that'll surely improve his fighting skills.
Want to spar with me?
Avak asked out of the blue, which surprised Soleil as she looked away, absently playing with a shard of grass as she pondered on the question.
Why do you want to spar with me?
You said I need to practice to become stronger. What better way than a little sparring session with someone who was able to early dent a steel dummy?
Avak reasoned, and Soleil silently scolded herself for using practice. It must have sparked the idea in the first place.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Soleil questioned as she remembered the last time Avak challenged someone to spar with him. From what she saw, Avak could have died from Shakar's sword, and the fight was interrupted by land sharks from all the impacts they made on the ground and the loud noises they probably caused.
Remember what happened when you sparred with Shakar?
Of course! It was a lot of fun!
Avak exclaimed to Soleil's dismay.
Maybe I should ask Shakar tomorrow if he wants to finish our fight.
Avak made a mental note to ask the Dragonborn later, before pointing to a clearing a few feet away from the campfire. There were barely any trees that surrounded that particular area, and it was close to the camp, which to Avak seemed like a good enough place to fight prior going to bed.
So, Want to fight me? It'll be by your rules if you want. We don't have to fight with weapons or wait till one of us passes out.
Some voice in the back of her mind questioned why the monk was so eager to fight. Another voice warned Soleil of the possible consequences. But then again, maybe she should try practicing with someone else instead of a wooden or magically enhanced dummies. Plus, if it's by her rules, she'll definitely make sure that it'll be a friendly exchange of punches and kicks to avoid all the bloodshed and the almost dying bits that happened during the last sparring session of Akkad. What could possibly go wrong? With a hesitant nod of confirmation from Soleil, Avok's smile turned to a grin as his fist started itching with anticipation for the fight.
Cool. How about...
Virgo.
You're having another sparring session?
Both monks turned to find Verico had snuck behind them and overheard their conversation. Realizing their surprised expressions, the tiefling gestured to the cook boar and the other party members who apparently have already gotten their serving of the meat.
I came here to tell you two that dinner's ready, but I'm assuming you guys are going to fight instead?
Avok shook his head.
We'll fight after dinner. I can smell the food all the way from over here, which means it's time to eat.
The hungry, food-loving monk eagerly jumped up and ran to the campfire, grabbing a plate and serving himself a rather generous helping of bacon. Verico then turned to Soleil, raising a brow as if to ask, "Are you serious?" But instead chose to point at the flower crown in Soleil's lap.
What's that?
The warlock queried. Soleil stood up, wiping away the stray shards of grass on her outfit with her free hand before placing the flower crown on Verico's head.
It's for you. Do you like it? I don't know if you like flower crowns, but I thought it would look nice on you. And
her eyes widened when she noted that the tiefling's cheeks had become a darker shade of pink, and that he looked rather flustered and confused.
Oh no, do you have a fever? Here, let me check.
As she touched Verico's head to check his temperature, she slightly frowned as she moved her hand back to her side.
Huh, your temperature seems fine to me.
Verico shook his head and smiled, almost timidly, while touching a new item on his head.
I don't have a fever, but thank you. It's just I don't usually get gifts like this.
A similar smile grew on Soleil's face, as well as she fought the urge to pat the small man's head.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. Now let's go get some dinner.
Soleil seemed like she was about to follow Avok and run to the food. Besides, who can resist the alluring smell of bacon? But quickly decided to amble over and grab the empty plate before piling a moderate amount of the freshly cooked meat herself. Verico followed suit behind her, but unbeknownst to Soleil, the tiefling had a sly, almost evil grin on his face, as an idea of his own formed in his troublemaking mind. However, Shuka did notice as Verico sat down with his own plate of bacon, the former raising a brow at the latter.
Verico, what are you planning this time?
Shuka interrogated, though it seemed more like a warning than a question.
Don't worry about it.
Verico reassured, but Shuka was anything but reassured.
I know that look on your face, young man. Don't try to play innocent with the whole flower crown thing going on here.
Shuka pointed out. Verico responded by taking a bite of his bacon, earning a sigh from the rogue.
Oh, I think the flower crown looks really nice on him. That's why I made it.
Soleil intervened in hopes to steer the conversation to a different topic.
Oh no, it's a block.
Speaking of, me and Soleil were planning to spar after this. You guys want to join or watch?
How the heck did I... Okay. Avok added, making Soleil kind of regret wanting to steer the conversation to a different topic now. Shakar almost choked on the piece of meat he just ate and stared... Stop it! Because I was trying to move down the page and I ended up losing place.
Sure.
All right, Verico.
Yes.
Shakar almost choked on the piece of meat he just ate and stared at Avok across the fire.
Can't you go 5 minutes without fighting someone? The last time we had to spar, we got the attention of the land sharks. And we just fought the werewolf and a Sandpoint devil. Shouldn't you two get some rest?
Avok shrugged.
I'm not tired.
Irid looked at Shakar.
Wait a minute.
Irid. Oh.
Irid. Bruh.
Wait a minute. You two fought each other?
The dragonborn in question nodded, and now the smirking bard lightly elbowed Shuka beside him.
Want to bet that Avok won?
Wow, Irid.
Irid asked, not bothering to whisper.
Wow, rude.
Shuka rolled his eyes.
Seriously? I'm not betting anything.
Irid teasingly wrapped an arm around the smaller avian.
Come on, Shushu. Lighten up a bit. I'm betting, let's say, 20 gold pieces.
Shuka raised a brow at the new nickname.
Shoo-shoo?
Ah, you like it, right? It's a new name the Void came up with, and I thought I might as well try using it.
Shakar cleared his throat to grab the two birds' attention.
Actually, because we were interrupted by the land sharks, no one technically won.
That's why I was planning to ask if you want to do a rematch tomorrow or something.
Oh, we have an echo.
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 What?
Echo!
Someone speak loud.
Yeah!
Yeah, I heard that as well.
I heard that.
Hello!
It's not that simple.
Hold on,
it's
I have a
Nick.
thing on my voice
Not
mod for
me.
like an echo.
I heard
Oh,
the
no.
echo, so it's not me.
Hold that thought.
Okay, wait.
Echo!
Well,
Wait, I turned it off.
This is the actual echo.
I turned it off. I turned it off.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, that's what it is. It's a voice mod thing. When you have that still in the background, it kind of has the echo, even when you turn the voice effects off.
No, hold that.
Oh.
Thought. Hold that thought.
That was a neat little thing. Just
Hi. Oh, never mind.
It's cool.
Okay, we're fixed.
Yeah, we're fixed. We're good.
Right, I'm back off.
Cool. Oh yeah, okay. Avak asked. Shakar set his plate down and stood up, though he was mentally screaming and wondering how A, the monk was still alive, and B, how he still had so much energy equivalent to a child on a sugar rush. The Dragonborn was able to mutter,
I'm going to bed.
before walking off towards his tent.
Good night, Shakar!
Avak waved, earning a dismissive wave from the paladin himself.
So on point.
Kiala also stood up and gestured to the disappearing form of Shakar.
I'm going
Did we
to
read this?
No.
Nuh-uh.
What? What?
What?
Huh. No,
Kiala.
no, go ahead.
Okay.
Who? Me?
That's Kiala.
Gala, go.
Okay. I'm going to make sure he remembers to take off all his armor this time. Don't kill each other.
After bidding everyone good night, she too followed Shakar into his tent, or rather their tent.
Eh.
Hey.
It's just kicking in now. Hey.
I lost my place.
How? It's literally the next statement.
After bidding everyone good night.
Oh, okay, there we go. So they turned to the rest of the party and whispered,
Are you sure Shakar isn't hiding? It doesn't seem like he's very eager about spending any time. Oh, Shuka.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. He probably just needs to get some rest.
Shuka reassured.
Is it because he fell off the wagon when he tried to climb to the roof? Because he looked pretty upset.
Soleil asked, and Irid snorted before earning a glare from Shuka.
I didn't even know you could do that with a beak. It's not the most embarrassing thing he's done.
What? Oh,
Sorry.
Shuka admitted as he remembered the boar story. Perhaps another day he'll tell the party.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So, what about you guys?
Avak looked to the others after finishing the rest of the meat on his plate.
You're welcome to watch if you want. I remember Kiala and Verica were there last time.
Irid raised his right wing.
I'm in. If anyone wants to bet with me, I'm betting 50 gold pieces that Avak will win, especially if he does his angel trigger.
Irid, how can
Shuka rolled his eyes.
We aren't betting anything, Irid.
Actually, then I'll bet 50 gold pieces that Soleil will win.
Verico reached across Shuka for Irid to shake hands.
If I win, you give me 50 gold pieces. If you win, I'll give you 50 gold pieces. Deal?
Irid smirked and shook Verico's hand,
It's a deal, Verico.
and the deal was sealed.
You're going to regret this. I don't like that look on Berico's face.
Shuka whispered to Irid, who only shrugged before grabbing the rogue's empty plate.
Hey, I think I made the right choice on betting on the monk who dared call a dragon a dummy and lived to tell the tale. Besides, you...
Irid stopped when Shuka grunted in pain, though the former could tell his friend was trying his best to hide it.
should get some rest. Here, let's go to your tent and I'll heal you right up.
I don't know why, but my brain keeps trying to tell me to say rouge instead of rogue.
I'm going to...
I don't know why it keeps trying to get me to do that. The smaller
Shuka
avian...
as Rouge.
Oh!
No.
Yes.
Next.
The smaller avian shook his head.
No, I'm good. It's just a small wound from the fight. I'll be fine in the morning.
Oh, I got a good idea. Despite this, Irid set the plates down and gently grabbed Shuka's good arm, pulling him up and gesturing to the tents.
I hate you.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Nonsense. You can't convince me to not heal you. We always look after each other.
Before walking off to the tents, he returned to Timus, who was silently enjoying his food and had already finished his own plate.
Hold up. That's still Irid?
Yeah, that's still Irid.
Good. Hey, Timus.
Timus looked up and raised a brow at the bard.
Huh? What's up?
Can you join Verico and watch the fight? That way I can tell if I get 50 gold pieces tonight or not.
Sure, I can do that.
Timus answered with a nod.
Thanks, Timus. Enjoy the fight.
Regardless of Shuka's protests, Irid still successfully dragged his friend to the tents, though Verico was the only one who seemed bothered by this.
Verica, you okay? You look a little concerned.
Soleil asked, quickly earning a nod from the tiefling.
Yep, I'm fine.
The warlock put on a grin and noted that the clearing Avak was talking about earlier.
You two ready?
Soleil wanted to say, of course not, but Avak answered for both of them.
We're ready.
And so, Avak, Soleil, and Verico cleaned up a bit and walked over to the clearing, while Timus mentioned something about grabbing a snack before the fight started and ran back to the wagon. After setting a few rules and agreeing to not use weapons or do any fatal blows, both monks took a few steps back so that 10 feet separated the two, while the DM face palmed and opened his book, searching for a new monster to interrupt this fight.
Not inaccurate.
Verico took out a handkerchief and allowed the fabric to slowly fall to the ground to initiate the fight, before deciding to sit and rest against one of the trees. Taking out a journal and a pen, the tiefling watched as neither monk dared to make the first move. Even when Timus came back with a bag of cheese crackers in the shape of a fish, the two still held their ground. Deciding to go first, Avak ran up to Soleil and jumped for a downward strike, but Soleil flawlessly dodged with a backflip, using the momentum after landing on the ground. Avak crouched down and did a sweeping kick in hopes to trip his opponent. Yet Soleil jumped in the nick of time. After landing back on her feet, Soleil decided to throw a punch, which Avak easily evaded with a sidestep, followed by a kick to the chest that also failed when he ducked. Though Avak's unarmed strike missed, Avak opened his palm and fired a beam strike, which pinged Soleil in the shoulder and caused her to bite the lower half of her lip to prevent a cry of pain from escaping.
Come on, Soleil. Don't hold back. I want to see how strong you really are.
Avak encouraged after his turn was up, noticing that his opponent was holding back by relying on dodging and evading. Nodding, she heeded his words, and her face expression became more serious, rolling her hurt shoulder a bit before running up and attempting to strike Avak in the face, purposefully, missing to quickly kick him back to his feet. A few feet. A grin now on his face, Avak returned the attack, but Soleil was able to block it. As the two continued to exchange punches and kicks, Timus was munching away on his goldfish, while Verico scribbled away in his journal. Hearing the scratching sound of pen making contact with paper, Timus shifted his attention away from the fight to peer over Verico's shoulder, to which the title started with Solvak.
It's happening.
But stopped there, as if the tiefling was still debating on said title. Below it were a bunch of bullet points with that Timus assumed to be ideas for this story.
What are you writing, Verico?
Timus decided to ask, but Verico immediately closed his book and turned to the tabaxi beside him.
It's nothing. How's the fight going?
Timus shrugged.
They keep dodging each other's attacks. It's a miracle when one of them actually lands a hit. So, what's Solvak?
Verico's eyes widened, slightly in surprise, before sending a glare to the cat.
You're not supposed to read stuff without people's permission.
But what's Solvak?
The warlock sighed, before opening his book once more.
Are you aware of what shipping is?
Timus shook his head.
Probably not the shipping that you were thinking of.
Yeah, probably. Solvak is when you combine Soleil's and Avak's names together. Though Avale is a good shipping name too.
Such a pretty name.
Why are you shipping them?
The laugh that escaped Verico's lips almost sent a shudder down the druid's back.
Trust me, you don't want to know. But I think this fight will be perfect for this story.
Tempting.
Though Timus knew he shouldn't ask. It's too tempting.
Have you written any other stories about anyone else in this party?
He immediately regretted it when a smirk appeared on the tiefling's face.
I don't know.
The goldfish-loving cat humanoid decided to stress his goldfish as the scary thought of, want to help me?
But
Verico's offer interrupted the frightening image that appeared in Timus's mind.
I was supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry.
Wanna help me?
Why do you want me to help you?
Timus asked.
1, you know too much. And 2, because why not? Have any ideas for an attention-grabbing title? I'll give you a percentage of the profit I'll make once I publish these stories.
Money has no value to me, but thank you.
Timus thanked, knowing full well that Verico will likely not keep that promise. This time it was Verico's turn to shrug.
So, any title ideas?
How about Solvak Almost Love?
Almost?
The tiefling asked while he wrote the idea down.
Well, because both haven't really made a move on each other.
Timus explained, earning a smirk from Verico.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Oh god.
Back at the fight, Avak and Soleil went back to their starting position, panting slightly as a few bruises and small scratches marked each of their forms. Avak waited for Soleil's attack, knowing full well that it was still her turn. Though Soleil's first punch missed, her second punch managed to land on Avak's shoulder, in the midst of his dodging, accidentally breaking his arm with her strength. Avak gritted his teeth as he grabbed his shoulder, while Soleil's eyes widened in shock as a serious expression disappeared.
I'm so sorry.
Soleil stammered, but when she took a step closer to the other monk, her mind seemed to be playing tricks on her, as the broken wooden dummy appeared before her very eyes. Beside the wooden dummy was the broken arm on the ground, the arm she tried to fix, but it broke off completely, and so easily, too. Blinking rapidly as the tears threatened to fall, Soleil backed away slowly, as Avak raised a brow at the odd behavior.
Soleil, are you okay?
Avak asked. Ignoring her question, Soleil turned to Verico.
I can't shout this, but Verico, I need your help. Avak's hurt.
Soleil desperately shouted as Verico closed his book, placed his pen behind his ear, and stood up from a rather comfortable sitting position to walk over the two monks. Timus, confused but curious as to what was going on, also stood up and followed Verico with his bag of goldfish in hand.
What did Avak do this time?
Verico questioned. Soleil hid her face in her hands, knowing she had to tell him it was her.
It was my fault. All my fault.
Hey, Verico. Soleil accidentally broke my arm. Can you heal it, please? I'll do anything if I'm interrupting whatever you and Timus were doing.
Oh my god.
So casual about it.
Avak interrupted, going straight to the point.
Hmm.
The tiefling was about to ready a healing spell before a sly grin appeared on his face.
Anything you say.
Timus rapidly shook his head, trying to silently warn the monk that he was clearly in danger.
That's what I said, right?
Whoosh! Avak asked for clarification, and Timus facepalmed into the background.
Oh my god.
Well, if you say so.
A warlock grinned as he looked to Avak in particular.
Kiss Soleil, then I'll heal you.
Timus.
Oh, Verico, I don't think that's a good idea.
Timus intervened.
I'll do it.
Avak exclaimed, and he swiftly kissed Soleil's cheek before turning back to Verico, who quickly hid the camera back behind his back. Soleil blushed, and the lingering night breeze couldn't cool the heat radiating from her red cheeks. And she slowly returned her hands to her side.
Now that's a good way to end a story.
Verico declared.
So, can you heal me now?
Avak asked.
So much for that ending.
Verico thought before shaking the idea out of his head.
Of course. Give me your arm.
After healing Avak's hurt shoulder, and all the other bruises and scratches he had received from the fight, the now fully healed monk thanked the warlock before turning to Soleil, clearly not noticing how she was frozen in place, blushing and looking rather flustered and confused.
Thanks for the sparring session, Soleil. It was a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
Soleil's voice was barely audible, but Avak heard it nonetheless, and, with a smile, waved at the rest of the party before searching for a good tree to sleep in for the night.
Need some healing too, Soleil?
Verico asked, noting how it took the remaining monk a second or two to notice.
I'm fine. I just have a few bruises here and there.
Soleil reassured. Verico grabbed her hand to prevent her from running off.
Why not I heal you, just in case you start to feel sore in the night?
You really don't have to. Avak needed it more than me. After all, I did break his arm.
Soleil whispered, the last part of her frown deepened.
Oh, Timus.
Timus.
I literally said in the chat, it's like, yeah, my line's coming up, and I just missed it. Good. Where is it? Hold on, I lost track.
I can heal you.
Okay, thank goodness Documents has a search. Okay, I can heal you!
Timus offered from behind and performed a quick healing spell despite Soleil's weak protesting.
Soleil.
Soleil.
Les Sol.
So la 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 la.
Nikolai.
Done.
Okay.
Banana.
It is back.
Oh, wow.
Speed.
Hello, Speed.
Thank you, Timus. Nick up.
No.
Soleil, did you die?
I think Soleil died.
She
Uh-oh.
died.
Give her a second so she cannot die.
One.
She can
It's like
undie.
Dragon Ball where death can undie.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Hey.
It was my internet. It died.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
Yep. Where are we?
Thank
you,
you,
Timus.
Timus.
Oh, thank you, Timus.
Soleil thanked, noticing how her bruises and scratches were no longer scattered across her skin.
So, who won anyways?
Timus questioned, earning a shrug from both Soleil and Verico.
The fact that you were able to break his arm seems like a clear victory to me.
Verico pointed out, grinning once he realized what that meant.
Let's go find Irid so I can get those 50 gold pieces.
Timus shook his head.
Maybe we should wait until morning. Didn't he say he was healing Shuka earlier or something?
Technically, he wanted you to tell him as soon as their fight was over.
Well, you're not wrong.
The warlock motioned the others to follow him as he started walking to the tents.
Then let's go tell Irid the good news.
Timus stood there for a second, but reluctantly decided to follow the tiefling, Soleil also joining them because it was on their way to the tent. Once they had arrived in front of Shuka's tent, the druid immediately stopped as his ears perked at the noise.
Is that moaning?
Timus asked, making sure to keep his voice down.
God damn it.
You know, this would be a good place to end this story.
So Verico opened the tent to find Irid and Shuka in a rather interesting position.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. Both birds quickly got off the bird cot, pretending like nothing had happened. Timus was using his tail to close his eyes as he muttered to himself.
Timus! Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, you got one more.
This isn't happening.
This isn't happening.
No.
Come on.
Just a dream. Really bad dream. Really bad dream.
Verico's jaw dropped slightly as he was both in shock and awe, while Soleil's eyes sparkled as she clapped, exclaiming,
Ooh, are you gonna have hatchlings? Can I help name them?
No, Soleil.
Yeah.
Shut
What's
up.
the point with all these characters? Like, my god.
Come on.
Shuka.
No, Soleil, we're not having hatchlings.
Shuka exclaimed, though the party couldn't tell if he was blushing in embarrassment or...
This isn't what it looks like, Verico. I was just massaging Shuka.
Oh my.
Is that just Shikar in the background?
No.
No.
Irid added when he noticed the tiefling was specifically glaring at him.
I gave you a draft, not a script you're supposed to follow line by line.
Verico argued.
Wait, what draft?
Shuka asked.
Not important, little bird. I burned that draft so we never have to see it again.
Irid reassured, though the way Verico was grinning did not comfort him in the slightest.
I make sure to have copies, Irid.
Irid's sweat dropped at the response as the writer in the party turned his attention to Shuka.
Shuka, would you like a copy?
No, I'm good. I don't need to read any more of your stories anytime soon.
Shuka then gently pushed Verico and the others out of the tent.
You guys should go get some rest now. It's been a long night and...
Wait, if Soleil's here,
Then does that mean the fight is over?
Irid asked, earning a glare from Shuka as the latter mouthed.
Really?
Yep. Hand over those 50 gold pieces, Irid.
Verico declared, putting his hand out as he waited.
Dimus, did Soleil win?
Irid questioned for clarification, and Tabaxi slowly lowered his tail to nod yes at the bard before hiding behind his tail again. And so Irid shouted a bunch of fancy words that only made Verico's grin grow wider until a javelin was thrown and landed mere centimeters away from Irid's feet.
Go to sleep!
Guys, I think Shikar is mad.
They heard Shikar yell from his tent, and everyone else muttered their apologies before Irid reluctantly handed a pouch of gold pieces to Verico, and they all went to their respectful tents. Meanwhile, a certain monk sitting on one of the more sturdier tree branches was watching the commotion down below, allowing a soft laugh to escape before leaning against the trunk and closing his eyes. Unbeknownst to everyone, a slight blush lingered on his own cheeks. The end! Finally, LOL, though we all know the story.
That last thing.
I swear, that could have been borderline canon.
Oh my god.
Like, this is a ship that I don't see a lot of people shipping, but that was actually so cute.
It really was.
Really adorable, and the fact that everyone was on brand, like character-wise, makes it scary. Like you said, like scarily, like almost canon.
Yeah, that was no joke. Almost canon,
God.
just from how in character
so
everyone was.
Oh my
That was
god.
incredible. Who did that one again? Sorry.
This one was Scylla. Scylla?
Thank you.
What is
That was incredible.
Yeah, bravo. This is very well written.
Oh my god, that was so adorable.
Like I actually
Kinda...
I noticed that the two like purely D&D ones that we've gotten so far. So the one from Darling Emu, that book, the bird one, and this one had just been like scarily on point with their writing and the characterization.
Like that dummy part where she was like kind of having the visions of the dummy when she broke his arm. It's like what?
It could be like, you know, I feel like bits of this could actually like give inspiration to actual story events, possibly.
I don't know why though. That last bit where it says like he's still got the lingering blush as he's sitting in the chair. I don't know why that just kills me the most. I don't know why because it's just it's a really wholesome thing. It's like oh you found it cute too. So it wasn't just so being or blushy. It was him. It's like oh that's cute.
All right, so we have two super chats, I believe.
We got three.
Where's the third one?
One's an older one that I've been holding on to from Kennedy KJK 2016, submitting 20 gamer coins. Thank you, by the way. It is understanding for you guys to stop. Like it took like 12 hours to do, and like even now, I'm working on part 4. I feel like I need to cut down on this series pages. I cannot thank you all for doing them for some silly hashtag.
It was great. And again, happy birthday for tomorrow.
Yep.
I mean, technically for me and Nathan, it's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. So over here, it's your birthday right now. So happy birthday for real.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
And the other set of gamer coins we got floating here from Mama Drift. Verico, I need to ask my boy, what on earth are you planning? Oh, this was during the middle of the story, huh? Meanwhile, Midnight Cat submitting 5 gamer coins. I almost said gold pieces. Good gosh. Wait, it's that book. I called it. Why I have to be right? Birds fly together, flock together. Poor Timus have to see that.
Oh yeah, Nathan, we're part of the book now.
I kind of want every
our characters are part of the book now.
Yeah, isn't it like every fanfic is done by Verico? So it's like this whole shared universe. of Verico fanfics.
He just has a journal that's just purely
Oh
you know,
god.
that.
But wait, we've been slowly bleeding in the idea of Verico like writing either one wholesome book. Well, no, there is one wholesome book, and then there's one
This was
murder
wholesome.
mystery novel. So I'm kind of wondering, chat, if any one of you starts doing that, let me know.
Jeez. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to do an audio drama.
Hell yeah!
What, this one? I would love to do that.
We always could, you
I
know,
don't wanna
edited
end up, like-
content.
I don't want to end up like really shipping these guys, but this fanfic makes me ship them.
That's what they do.
Oh no!
That's what they do.
All you guys
fanfics that convert.
All you guys have to do is make it happen in the campaign. Wholesome.
It was-
Wholesome.
We can't do this thing, but fanfics like this, it's like, oh man. Like, you gotta do this from my heart.
Oh man, actually speaking of, Sela4454 was in the chat. They said, I'm glad you enjoyed the fanfiction. We love it. This is great.
It's so good.
The fanfictions have always been very well written.
Thank you, Sela. I'm sorry that's not how you pronounce your name, but thank you, because that was amazing.
Also, Chris the Anarchist also saying, I think I'm gonna write something stupid for him. We already get enough of your artwork. That's great. Jeez.
Mama Drift coming in with the last set of gamer coins for this evening. 5 gamer coins. Go to sleep by Angry Dragon Daddy 2020.
Hey.
Good advice to follow.
Which
that was so cute. Oh my god.
But
I'm sorry, I can't get over it.
But speaking of which, this is unfortunately the end of the stream. Trust me, we want to be able to read more, but time constraints, my
There's
guys.
a lot.
There is a lot.
There's a lot.
The night goes on.
We're eventually working on a solution for that, which, are we going to announce it today, or should we announce it on a different stream?
We'll announce it on a different stream once we're further in production with this. Don't worry.
Heck yeah. Okay, so just know the gears are turning, plots are moving. It's going to be great. But we're going to call this a stream. Stay tuned this Thursday, of course, for another exciting stream for crossplay. What do we have on the plate?
From the looks of things, probably Smash is looking like the most likely option here. Some character roulette and Smash. You know, we'll set up a room. It'll be good for the audience to fight alongside characters like, I don't know, Mewtwo, Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Yoda do maybe.
So
we'll see.
So what I'm hearing is roulette.
Yes, roulette. Let's see if we can grab some of the D&D characters as well. Maybe we'll see.
That'd be amazing. I probably won't be able to make it on that day, but we'll see. Schedule pending.
Yep.
But let's see. And in addition, do we have anything planned this Saturday, or do we have anything something else going on?
There's a plan Saturday. It'll be announced Friday.
It'll be announced Friday? Okay. Yeah. So stay tuned Friday. Keep an eye open for a community post / Twitter post. And what else can we say here? Of course, you know where to find these lovely people. Ethan, where can they find you again?
Yeah. I haven't talked much this entire stream. I'm so sorry, but
you're fine.
But yeah, no, you can find me on Twitter at EagleCry as per usual, where I do the occasional liking and sometimes very rare posts. But you can also find me on the Zarla Caves Discord server as our community's manager as well. Because what we do there is that we also have a YouTube channel and a Twitter where we host stuff for extra content for The Murder of Me, which is a comic on GGD's Deviant Art.
Bravo! Well done. That voice crack there was nice.
Shush.
And then Nicole.
So I'm on YouTube and Twitter as SP64. I have got a video coming soon. There's been copyright claim issues, so I'm having to wait a little bit, but hopefully a video will be out soon. Yeah. And also, again, thank you, Sila, for that fan. I'm sorry, I'm still nerding out about that. But thank you very much.
It's so good.
I hope we get fan art of that. Oh, that's so cute.
I see like people in the chat and in the chat call it like, oh, they love, I always call my work trash. We love all the trash. Like, it's great. It's beautiful.
You guys spoil us for real.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But that is all the time that we have for tonight. Once again, thank you guys so much for the amazing stream. Thank you for bearing with us while we had technical difficulties, computer crashes, am I right? And
Yeah.
we will see you again real soon this Thursday. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Bye.